Hello everyone, this is Terra Tech and we are back. I guess I was pretty naughty apparently because, well, as we can see, let me repair myself a bit. Go. We actually improved our vehicle a bit. There we go, a bit of money. We have a lot already. I kind of did a bit of a grind in the area, sort of cleared a few trees and whatnot. Oh my god, that's huge and it's coming directly for us. So I'm going to do this as well as this. So apparently, like it or not, you're going to see me in action. Now the repairing part, we don't need so much. Only need the basics. This is filled with a lot of stuff that we could use. A bit of Nata experimented a bit. Come on, shoot. Get that cab. There we go. Nice and tight. Now I'm gonna leave the rest on the ground and I'm gonna take it. What's this? This is what now? Lead of some sorts. There's a lot of parts that they're not that useful. They're mostly for design, like lights and other stuff. This ship vehicle, whatever you want to call it, I guess we can call it both. Is really, well, it's not light by any chance sort of, but it's rather fast. So although I have like a bunch of wheels, I started with only 4 and now I got like, I don't know, 10. Yeah, there's 10 in each side. They're still rather fast and pretty maneuverable. I don't really know what this is, to be honest. Don't really care though that much either. Let's repair our things in the front. Here we go. Just rarely actually do mobs come around here, so other wow, that one actually made a bit of money over there. Let's replenish our battery. I would have liked to actually for this to be mobile. I would really have liked. Now I have a tree sort of base made and my cab is like right in the middle, sort of to the back a bit, so I would have more, I don't know, how would you call that? I guess more maneuverability or something. And we just barely got ourselves this type of blocks. There was a rogue tech sort of, that's what it, not sort of, that's what the game called it. And I was supposed to get it, and I did. So now I'm kind of thinking on going back on my design and try to make out of these, but these are not gonna be enough, not by far. We're gonna make a big ass monster, somewhere along a monster truck probably, because that's what these parts are best used for. They do have bigger wheels, this sort of blocks. You can combine blocks to a certain extent, so I guess don't worry about that much. Oh, we have a long block as well as a basic block. Not bad. This is really going to help. As you can see, there's a lot of parts actually missing. They also have sort of structures and even more than that. Something. Ooh, what's this? Fish stone block. Okay, whatever that is. Different types of wheels we already sort of unlocked, and we have a rugged wheel and the small wheel. Oh, so we actually have the big wheel as well. The problem is, as you're going to progress and you get better and better blocks, also the prices are going to grow. It also actually says a bit of things about the things you want to buy. Now let's see. A very hard wearing wheel and an entry-level heavy lifting wheel that can carry much higher capacity loads than most other basic whatever. So I am sort of bound to buy me some stuff. I don't really know how I'm gonna go about it, especially since you can't really, like, you know, craft them before you actually put your cab on. I guess you can buy a cab and build sort of a smaller type of view and then just exchange the cab with what you already have. That would work actually. By the way, it's sort of a notice, this type of weapon is pretty good, high damage. I'm not gonna say no to it, but the thing is, it doesn't shoot straight. Yeah, kind of a bummer. It seems nice from this angle, but when you're gonna change, so the one that goes to the front are actually the lasers, the old or the sort of the common sort of weapons that we got from the beginning. But the other ones, they do look nice, I must say. They shoot up downwards. They do sort of, I guess, arrange their shooting pattern, so they will shoot at the target eventually, but you're going to lose some time until that actually happens. Wow, I have like one enemy nearby. That's something. Unfortunately, although that's a good... Oh yeah, we don't need this. This is going to be for sale. I'm kind of curious how much money we're going to get. That's just a hazardous light from this Joe Corporation. Whatever. Come on, give me money. 50 bucks? Whatever those are. I guess that would work. I'm a bit curious. Grade 2 required for this. Oh, this... I think this is like the same wheel. But... it's quite possible. Is it the bigger one or is it the small one? I don't. You know what? I'm gonna buy one just to see. Oh, it's the normal type. Yeah. So we need to buy another one, anyways now. Okay. So if I'm gonna go about this, do like this. There's my cab. Yeah, it's down there. I got to it. The problem is, if I'm gonna subtract that, well, we're gonna get sort of, oh, come on, get out of that gun. Yeah, you're gonna have tendencies to get stuck. Even with this, it's not gonna be enough, actually, to get out of different situations, like this. You're gonna end up stripping parts, so you can actually get out of different angles. Okay, whatever. The blocks do tend to disappear after a while, so be careful about that. We are level 2, and I think I know what this is. This is basically GeoCorp grade 1. So if I'm gonna kill certain stuff, I think, and get the experience for it, I'm going to increase in level. Now, this seems to go a bit. If you're going to click this, these are a lot of corporations over here, or type of blocks, basically. I think they belong to a few, at least, of the corporations that you can encounter within the world. So if you increase your level, you're going to also increase the capabilities to get different stuff from that said corporation. Also, if you can find the item itself, and I think if you click it or maybe equip it, I don't know for sure, you can actually get it anyways. At least I think you can. Oh well, when you get to a certain grade or level, you get a bunch of stuff directly opened up. Some of them, though, you need a certain level to actually be able to acquire them. Plasma cutter, this is melee, this is also melee, and this is a hammer pistol, also melee. They mostly specify melee weapons. They have a bunch of them, actually. This corporation, the yellow blocks thingy. Now, when I first played this game, we never really... except for the yellow ones, there weren't any bigger ones. They were like... they were the top... on the ground type of vehicle. Now we did find another type, but it was basically sort of this sort of pattern, so probably this corporation that made them, and they were parts for planes. We found a wing, I think, or a tail wing, I think a tail wing or something. It wasn't enough to actually build a plane, but I did build one and experiment a lot with them back then. I don't know if this is going to be the same now though. We experimented a lot, especially with in the tryout room, basically, in the experiment room. And we made some crafts at the time, pretty decent. Not that much firepower because it's going to be heavy to lift from the ground, and it wasn't that easy to control them, I must be honest. But when you did control them though, wow, that was awesome. Nobody really could touch you except maybe other crafts. Oh well. Okay, so how am I gonna go about this? If I'm gonna pull my cab, all of this is gonna go, I guess, to shit. Yeah, I'm gonna talk dirty, right? So I guess I would try directly to buy a long... what's this? Bloodlight. Don't care, don't really care in this grade 2. Okay. Give me that long sort of type of, or where is it? I just passed it, right? Yeah, there we go. Now that sound is sort of weird, and I don't know what makes it. Oh, I think it makes it when things respawn that you destroy it. Oh well. This also level 2, and this is also level 2, so although I see it, I can't really get it. We're going to build from this type of blocks. We need at least one more. We're gonna try to go small a bit for now, and we're gonna see how we go from there. Now, I don't really want to destroy my craft right over here, but apparently I don't really have a choice. Oh, looky. It didn't get destroyed? My first tech. Okay, interesting actually. I was not expecting that. And I can't really connect to this. Okay, that's a bit interesting as well. I didn't expect that either. Yeah, I guess I'm going to connect back to my old self, right? Well, yeah, that's a problem. Let's move this back down and I guess get some of these parts. Just enough so I can actually build something around me. It's a bit weird that I can't really use those, but I guess I could say it was to be expected. Well, of course not that. There we go, that's the way. It likes to jump, what can I say? And if I'm gonna do like this, although I must say I don't like it that much. We can spend a lot of money actually buying the stuff we actually need, or the things that we need, but it's way much funner to get them from the world. Right now I'm sort of in no position to argue, so I'm just gonna buy whatever I'm gonna need, otherwise I'm sort of screwed. There you go. At least we have 2 wheels. We need about, from my calculation at least, can I move a bit? There we go, now we can, oh, it was open, my god, I'm so dumb. So 2 more, 3 more actually. Let's remove this, let's put this back on. This as well, and this as well. Well, doesn't look that bad, right? Get the wheel where it should be. Wow, we're gonna be really big. I hope we're maneuverable enough so we don't get screwed by a small one. Small ones can be really tough if you can't really get them. There's actually a video when you enter the game where you can see a small little thing compared to one of these guys, or a machine like this. Well, we're not that maneuverable as before, but we're maneuverable enough, to be honest. We're a bit slower maybe, yeah, the faster ones are really gonna go around us. Let me see if I remove these 2 wheels. Sometimes it helps. Well, maybe yes, maybe no. I guess we're a bit too big. Let me go like this, right? Like this? Yeah, like this. So if I remove this, let's just set up the there. Really? There we go. We're sort of a tractor now. Look at me go. Hopefully nothing's gonna spawn near us and kill us, because that can actually happen, so be careful. When you're trying to build stuff, be careful because you can get assassinated like really fast. Especially if you're not paying that much attention nearby. But this is sort of guess armor. You can go like that. Go in many ways. The thing is though, we're gonna need all those spots to anchor our weapons. I would actually go with these, to be honest, on both sides, just above the wheels. That's kind of how I built it last time as well, and it went rather well, as I remember. Let's put a third set. Just, I guess we'll keep it for now. We'll see how it goes in the future. My first deck. Well, my first deck is rather nice. I like it and all, but we're gonna need to scavenge some parts from it. A lot of parts actually from it. Small blocks compared to bigger blocks. Yeah, I actually was asked by someone. Well, the bigger blocks, the two blocks in one. Basically, they're going to have more DPS. But apart from that, there's like no real benefit, as far as I could tell at least. Why do I say that? Well, it's pretty simple actually. The thing is like this. If you're gonna shoot at one of these, this is gonna fall down and that's it. It's gonna have like, I don't know, 5 XP. If it's a whole block, it's gonna have 10 XP because there's two blocks in one. And if there's going to be enough shooting in one, well, it has a twitchy wheel. What can I say? I guess in the end it's kind of the same thing, but if you're going to get a lot of mashing on one of these blocks until it actually destroys itself or explodes or disappears, you do get a few shots in something that has like 0 HP. That's how I remember being the game. I don't think that changed, to be honest. But you're going to have a big block until it actually disappears. Actually, when it's going to disappear, you're gonna have like a big hole in your side. I don't know. I guess it depends on taste mostly, because otherwise it should at least be pretty much the same thing. Now we're gonna want this over here. I'm pretty sure about that. I think wind's pushing us or something, because the vehicles over here are always sort of going somewhere. It's weird. I'll tell you that, but I guess it has its points or you whatever. So we have a bunch of blocks that we're not going to use basically, and actually we could. I do not see my cursor. Where then God's name is my cursor? Oh, there it is. They should make it different so you can actually see it better, to be honest, but well, maybe I shouldn't be picky, you know. Let's get one of these big chunks and set it right over there. There's gonna be a pretty good platform for weaponry and whatnot. Could actually scavenge some more. Kinda wanna go this way. I don't wanna destroy this, to be honest, but I don't really have a choice in the matter. It was good, it was fast, and it could have been better, to say the least, actually. But this is basically going to be an episode on building, how to build your ship mostly. Yeah, we're gonna get 3 of these because I'm greedy and I want to get like all the loot there is. Actually, it seems that I can do 2. And actually get stuff, although it's like beneath. I need to test this. This is gonna be our shield, this is gonna be our cab, which I can't really hide it anymore, and that's a problem. Going to ask me. Oh well, I guess we'll see how things actually go. Do not fall there down or anywhere else down actually. I used to have a very big monster like this. It was a few actually. I think it was 4 or 5. Yeah, 5. I had like 2 of these on either side of the cab, but I had bigger wheels than this. When I'm gonna get the bigger wheels, oh, then we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna make a huge monster that's gonna be maneuverable enough not to care so much when you get hit. Unfortunately, the shield is not gonna cover us all. That's sort of a problem. That's why usually it's better not to go too big with these guys. Especially when you can really handle power, so power management. If your current's gonna go low in your battery, you're gonna have problems of a sort or another. So I guess that's about it. Oh, do not jump there. I need you over here somewhere. Where are you? No, not you. You. Come to daddy. There we go. A lot of wheels. We're not really going to do anything with them though, so just going to be scrapped and we're going to get money out of them. This is pretty decent, although I can always equip this. Actually, I think I will, because it's is gonna be useful for other stuff as well. There we go. You can throw stuff with it, and it protects you at the same time. Now, if you're gonna be able to get near your competitor, you're just gonna flip him over, as long as you can actually catch it. Otherwise, well, it's not gonna be that useful. Problem is, it could end up on top of us. That's not gonna be good. Oh well, we'll see how it goes, and we're gonna go from there. Now, I don't want to cover any of the sides, but I would actually protect this way much better. How am I going to do that? I have an idea, though. I remove two of these. I'm not going to let them there. They're just for props, sort of now. There we go. That's a bit of a protection. And if I'm going to stay with this one, and oh, come on. There it is. Nice and tidy. Now the problem is, where am I going to set my batteries? I have two of them. So if I remove one of these and I let it down, that's going to be a problem on the long run. With keeping... Actually, I can get these two. Well, could set them like this. Not much of a... Yeah, I don't see the point of that. Ooh, can set them above? Okay. That's sort of interesting, to be honest. Now this could go over here, and this could go like this. You just cover it like that, and we're pretty much set. If I'm gonna remove this though, I can actually close it all, and I'm a bit protected. My cab is a bit protected. Not that much problem, but yes, enough. Ooh, and I can go with 4 on the back. Oh, don't mind if I do. I think they're going to be able to keep it, otherwise we're just going to lose that. So we had a few blocks that we didn't really have what to do with them. Yes, I can go like this. Pretty sure I can go like this though, which would be like much better. Not to mention better looking. This should make enough room for a lot of weapons. Now, weapon-wise, I kind of lost them all. Actually, no, I have a few surpluses over here. See, now they were pointing down. You can't really use them when they're pointing down. That's if you don't have your, I don't know. If you're not... Oh, yeah, they should stack on that. In case this breaks, this is going to break way much harder. Especially since it's sort of hidden. So, this should be rather fine. I was saying that these were pointing down, they weren't really useful, they weren't really shooting at anything. But now that I changed them, well, that's a whole new different story. Actually, this would be way much better over there. And I'll have like... how many are? Yeah, there we go. What in God's name did I do? Oh, come on. That actually... supposed to? Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be. I don't know what this section... I didn't click that. I don't know what gets here. You will get experience by killing different mobs or different other sort of gadgets that are nearby and are from other different tech companies or classes or companies or whatever you want to call them. Give me that. War. I don't really know how to go about it. Can I set it like beneath? Nah, I can't. Oh well. We're gonna put as many as we can in case they get destroyed, so the other one from the behind can actually shoot onwards. Have so, let's keep it like this. This could shoot in the back. This one's can't, as far as I remember. That's rather annoying to say the least, but it does sort of work, and I like it. So we're gonna keep it. Now we're not looking nice if that's what you're going for. No, we're not. We're looking rather dumb, to be honest. But it works, so we don't really care how it looks that much. I'm more for the efficiency than for looks. I would go with looks if I can, but if not, I'm gonna go for efficiency, no questions asked. So why are you that way? There we go, 2 of these. 2 more on top. And we have should have a pretty decent fire. There we go. Long range and close range. Where can I set more weapons? I guess I can go and scavenge those. Yeah, that's actually one of the greatest ideas I had so far. We're not that maneuverable. There we go. We can actually pass over all of this, and they do stack up beneath us. Although they're a bit, there's something like in the way. When you have a very good speed, actually not a very good speed, when you have a high speed, you tend to lose this, unfortunately. Ah well, I don't really need them anyways. They're not going to give me that much money, I think, at least. See one of those things. Yeah, that's 12. Oh, I don't know what that was, but it just popped pretty good. Now the rest of the blocks we sort of bought, unfortunately, and we didn't really need them that much. I can buy like another one of these though. Not too bad, not too shabby. Oh, come on. Oh, well, whatever. I'm just gonna pass over them. If it takes them, it takes them. If not, it's not, and that's that. Now there we go. We have a bunch more weapons lying around, just waiting for us to pick them up. We're gonna be really buffed out after this one. We should really be able to take on a few. Oh, not like that. That one got hidden in the structure. That's sort of weird. That didn't happen before, as I recall. Ah, well, whatever. There it is. Those could shoot in the back. Not the best position for that, though. This would be, as well as this. I don't know what this is. It's sort of a light. Care about lights. I don't want to be pretty. I just want to be efficient. Murderous efficient. Ooh, did you saw that? In the corner of our eye, I could see a big ass shield. Oh, come on, mousey. Help me out here. There it is. It's a shield. A big ass shield, actually. That's a big ass base. It's probably one of these. We're gonna need to investigate. And we're gonna need to equip the rest of them. Okay, so I guess with that being said, if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'm gonna see you guys around with more videos, and we're gonna try to take on a base next time, maybe even two, who knows. We'll see how it goes, depending on what we found on the base. We may expand ours, we'll see how it goes. Okay, see you guys.